Morning, morning, morning. Morning, we are live, and again, I am having some fun. Hold on one second. Just when you are prepared for everything, and you press the button, and it decides it's not going to play ball. So I just want to bring our Instagram family on with us. So give me 2 seconds. I had it all done, I had it all ready. I literally pressed the button. Now, gotta love it. Now, it's all disappeared. There we go, we're going live. There we go, we've got Instagram too. Morning everybody. Morning everyone up here. Thank you for being patient while I was getting us all live and ready. It is so good to see you. Here we are on day 7 of our journey. And today is all about how to stop being angry all the time. Now, I know that this, again, is one that comes up way before everything else that we've been working with in 2020, but so many people want to stop being angry all the time, and they want to find simple anger management techniques that they can use to overcome this kind of uncontrollable feeling that pops up from time to time. In enters, tada, like a magical wand, enters EAM. Now, EAM does so much more than simply stop you feeling angry. This is actually about helping you to understand how to manage all of your emotions. This is one of many things that you can do with EAM, and this journey that we're walking you through this series of lives is about how to put EAM into practice with working through your emotions. Now, for those of you who are on Facebook and YouTube, you should be able to see on my screen now. We are actually working through this journey called the emotional scale. Those of you who are on Instagram might not be able to see this. Actually, let me do this. I'll show my screen to you with 1 second. Those of you on Instagram, this is very untechnical. There you go. This is what I'm sharing with everybody else. And this is the emotional scale. And we're now here working up. We're working on anger. So we've got all of these other emotions to work through over the next few days. There you go, Instagram, made you feel included. This is what we're doing. So this journey of emotions is actually a energy clearing process. It's about shifting us from that heavy, low vibrations where we began with fear and depression and anger, which is where we're at today. We're going to be looking at overwhelm and all kinds of things. But the process that we're walking you through is exactly the same. It's always the same 5 steps. Now, the beauty of EAM is it's not just an emotional, a simple emotional management tool or anger management technique. It's also not just a psychology technique. It's also not just a mindset thing. We work with energy. And the reason I say that is because everything else you experience, your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs, your physical health, what's happening in your life, what's happening in your relationships, what you see going on in the world, all of them come down to what emotions you are feeling. And more importantly, it comes down to an energy first. Everything is energy first. So when we learn to work with our energy system, you will see the changes that many of you have been experiencing, the thousands of you that are joining us on this journey and watching across all the various platforms. You will start to see changes in the way that you show up every day. You'll find that you're far more grounded. You'll find that you're much calmer. You'll find that you think more clearly. You'll find that things feel easier because you're actually clearing your energy system. You're actually working on the system or the process that creates and manifests everything else you see in your life. So today we're going to take a look at how to stop feeling angry and frustrated and put this simple process into place. And of course, it can be used as an anger management technique, but I just wanted to say that it is so much more. It is so much more than that. Now, anger itself is usually nothing to do with the situation that you see in front of you. Anger itself is usually about a situation, an experience, or a scenario about something that has happened in your past. Now, this is something which is usually recorded in your energy field. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, and if not, I'll post a link under this one for you. Go and watch the video around what your aura really is. It's simply a recording device. So every single thing you've ever thought, felt, or experienced is recorded in your energy. And the reason that people usually get detonated with this emotion of anger is very rarely about what they're seeing in front of them. It's usually that it's pushed a button. It's it's triggered something that was already present in them. It could be a thought, it could be a feeling, it could be an emotion, it could be that they remind you of somebody else, it could be that they remind you of something somebody else has said or something somebody else has done. And it's rarely about the person that you're seeing in front of you. How many times in your life have you lost your... I'm really having to control myself and not swear with these. How many times have you lost your mind with somebody and you know that your emotional response is completely disproportionate to the situation that you're in right now? We've all done it at some point or another. And it's not about the person in front of you. It's about what's already in you. So what EAM does and can help you to do is to shift what's already in you so that you stop getting detonated by everything outside of you. And that's exactly what we're going to guide you through today. So today we're going to be taking a look at anger and this internalization that happens so frequently with this. My background is Chinese medicine. I've been doing this kind of work for over 20 years now. And when we see anger, it's internalized anger, emotionally held, always affects us here. Always affects what we call your earth and your wood energy. And you'll see people who are holding on to anger, they literally become like this gnarled, knotted piece of wood, and their face gets all screwed up. And it's such a wonderful thing to see when you see all of that disappear. When people actually finally let it go. And that's what we want to show you today. So I'm going to invite you to stand with your feet hips width apart if you can. We're going to work through this all together. If you can't stand, please sit at the edge of a chair. If you can't sit at the edge of the chair, just follow the steps and repeat them after me anyway. So there are 5 steps to the process. Steps 4 and step 5 are the ones that actually create the transformations. Steps 1 to 3 are to help us get clear on exactly what it is that we're working on. So step 1, we ask our body a question, and we're asking our subconscious a question. Our body is going to respond, and it's going to give us usually a sway forwards, which is usually a yes, or a sway backwards, which is usually a no. And I say usually because sometimes there can be something called an energy reversal going on, which makes your sway do all kinds of crazy things. Now, the reason that we do this is to make sure that we're actually working on the right thing. And by accessing our subconscious, we get true clarity on what is the challenge for us, instead of finding or working on something or guessing on what we think our challenge might be, and then working on something that's completely irrelevant. So step 1, I want you to ask out loud, do I hold any feelings of anger, or am I carrying any feelings of anger? And you'll notice that your body might give you a very gentle pull forwards or gentle pull back. So step 1, you ask. Step 2, your body's going to respond. Step 3, there are lots of ways to do step 3. And today I'm going to talk to you about 2 of them. One, which is the easiest for many, is where do you feel this? Just close your eyes for a minute and tune into your body, tune into your energy. Where are you feeling this anger held inside you? What colour is it? What size is it? What shape is it? Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it still? Is it moving? Is it inside you? Is it outside you? What does this anger feel like? So you might end up with this bitter, twisted yellow ball in your solar plexus. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We're going to use what you found there in step 4 in a moment. And the other way to do this, if you don't feel anything, is to ask yourself how many times you have repeated anger in your life. How many repetitions of anger or how many imprints of anger are held in your energy. So you can ask, do I have more than 100 feelings of anger? Do I have more than 1,000 feelings of anger? And your body might sway forwards and give you a yes. Do I have more than 10,000 feelings of anger? Do I have more than 100,000 feelings of anger? Do I have more than 1 million feelings of anger? And you might get a no. So when you get a no, you know that it's somewhere between the two. So you go halfway. Is it more than 500,000? Is it more than 300,000? Is it more than 200,000? So you've got a ballpark figure. You don't need to know exactly what it is, but just to give you a rough idea to be able to work on releasing and reducing them all down. So step 4, we take what we've learned in step 3 so that it's clear and specific what we're working on with our release. So step 4, I simply want you to repeat these words out loud after me. We're going to repeat it 3 times. I am ready to release this, and then you can say yellow bitter ball or 200,000 feelings of anger. I release this from my energy in all forms, on all levels, at all points in time. I am ready to release these, and then describe that feeling of anger inside of you. Or the number. I release this from my energy in all forms, on all levels, at all points in time. I am ready to release this hard yellow ball or these 200,000 feelings of anger. I release it from my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. And take a nice deep breath in and out. You might notice your body moving. You can probably see mine moving if any of you have still got your eyes open as you do the release work, and that's perfectly normal. So I just want you to check in again now. What does it feel like? Is it still a hard whatever it was, or has it changed? Has it softened? Has it shrunk? Has it moved? Has it disappeared? Please let us know underneath these videos what comes up for you or what you're feeling. And then if you're using numbers, you can use the sway again to ask, do I still have 200,000? No. Okay, do I have more than 100,000 left? No. Do I have more than 10,000 left? No. Do I have more than 50 left? No. Do I have any remaining? No. So we want to make sure that we bring that down to 0. So all you would do is repeat step 4 again to make sure that you have shifted it. Now, because I've got you all here, we're going to do another round of step 4, but we're also going to include releasing this anger for everybody else on the planet as well as ourselves. So just close your eyes again for me. And together we're just going to send this energy work out to everybody else who's asking for this but hasn't found their way to these videos yet. So I just want you to repeat this out loud after me. I am ready to release all energy of anger from myself, from others around me, from our community, from the country, from everyone around the globe. I release the energy of anger which is not serving and supporting me and everyone else. I release anger from our mass consciousness. I release it from my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I am ready to release these feelings of anger that I hold inside of me. I release the energy of anger from people around me, the community, society, and the whole population on this planet. I release the energy of anger from mass consciousness. I release it in all forms, on all levels, at all points in time. I am ready to release the collective anger. I release it from my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I release it from mass consciousness. I release it from society. I release the energy of anger and frustration for everyone where it is stopping them from taking steps forwards. I release this in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. Nice deep breath. And out. Okay. So now we've done step 4 collectively. Now it's time for step 5. Step 5 is what EAM is all about. It is not just about letting go of whatever was standing in your way. It's absolutely about you calling in, asking for, requesting, reprogramming, allowing, aligning any thought, belief, emotion or experience you want. And that all we've done before now is to clear our energy system so that when we actually do the reprogramming, we're not working against what's held in our energy field already. So step 5 is my favourite part. So step 5, I want you to just close your eyes, stand with your feet hips width apart, take a nice deep breath in and out. And then consciously open yourself, imagine your physical body expanding to fill the room, allow yourself to stand up tall and straight. Imagine a white light coming in down through the top of your head, running down your spine, down between your legs and into the earth. Take a nice deep breath in, bring your arms up above your head. This allows us to call in more energy. And repeat after me. I am ready to allow myself to stay grounded, to be calm, secure, stable, consciously aware. I manage myself with grace, peace, and love. I am present in everything I do. I allow myself to be fully in my power. I allow all of this into my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I am ready to allow more love, more peace, more alignment, more happiness, more joy. I allow myself to be calm, stable, grounded, and present in everything I do. I allow my inner self to remain passionate and to create change from a loving space. I allow myself to speak clearly and truthfully. I allow all of this into my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. And now just holding that energy, I want you to imagine you're sending that out around the planet, allowing it to connect with all of the other people who are joining you live or watching this on the replay, who are also doing this work, just connecting it into one another, sending out around the planet to everyone else who is waiting for this, calling for this, needing this work. allowing this to reach them and give them that sense of calm and grounded peace inside. Take a nice deep breath. And out. And bring your arms down by your side. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous work. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of you who are tuning in live to these. Please let us know under these videos what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, if they're helping you, any shifts or changes that you've made for yourself or you're noticing, even from just doing one of these videos. It doesn't matter which day you tune in on, every single day is going to help you to create a shift. So if you're just coming across this, don't feel like you've missed out. Yes, you can go back and watch the other videos, but you can also just join in with where we're at today. And remember to tag your friends, share far and wide, post it in Facebook groups or any other communities you're in, share it on WhatsApp. Tell the world the power that they have, because it really is that simple. It really can be that simple. And your day, as I'm sure you'll find, will flow far more easily as you continue along this journey. We are loving sharing this with so many of you and loving watching it grow every single day too. So for now, see you later. Take care.